Have you ever heard of the Voodoo Doll of Mbala? In a secluded village in the heart of Central Africa, nestled within the sprawling jungle, a chilling legend takes root. The tale whispers of a formidable witch doctor, consumed by his pursuit for ultimate control over life and death. His most sinister creation? A voodoo doll, cloaked in dark magic, adorned with beads and feathers. It's said to imprison the souls of those it mimics, giving the witch doctor the power to manipulate their fate. As time trickled by, generation after generation, the villagers trembled at the mere mention of the doll. Stories spread like wildfire, tales of unexplained illnesses, mysterious deaths, and horrors that defy explanation. These narratives were woven into the fabric of the village, casting a shadow of dread that no sunlight could penetrate. The villagers lived in constant fear, their sleep fraught with nightmares of the doll's wrath. One fateful evening, a young girl named Naya stumbled upon the witch doctor's hidden hut deep in the jungle. The whispering leaves and the distant hoot of an owl were the only sounds that accompanied her. Nia, a curious spirit, was drawn to the tales of the ancient and the forbidden. And there it was, the witch doctor's hut, a place of dread and intrigue. Inside, amidst an eerie glow of flickering candles, lay the infamous voodoo doll of Mbala. Its eyes seemed to dance with a dark, malevolent glee. The doll, with its beads and feathers, was an embodiment of the stories she had heard, a symbol of fear and power. The air grew thick with anticipation as Nia, driven by curiosity, reached out and touched the doll. A chill ran down her spine as she felt an unseen force stir within. Unbeknownst to Nia, her actions had dire consequences. From that moment on, the village was plagued by a series of calamities. The once lush green fields were now a barren wasteland, the crops withered and lifeless. The vibrant sounds of livestock had been replaced by an eerie silence, as one by one the animals succumbed to a mysterious, unyielding sickness. A plague-like wave spread through the village, infecting the young and old alike, its origins unknown and its cure elusive. In the midst of this chaos, Naya, the young girl who had unknowingly unleashed this doom, was consumed by guilt. Her heart ached with each passing day, her spirit crushed under the weight of her actions. She sought the wisdom of the village elders, hoping to find a way to reverse the curse she had brought upon them. But their attempts were futile. The doll's sinister resilience was unparalleled. Despite their collective efforts and ancient wisdom, the doll remained untouched, its malignant aura mocking their desperation. Nia knew she had to confront the source of their suffering. Gathering her courage, she once again plunged into the heart of the jungle. The forest seemed to thicken around her, the air heavy with a foreboding silence. The witch doctor's hut loomed in front of her, as ominous as it was during their first encounter. Inside, the voodoo doll waited, its beady eyes glinting maliciously in the dim light. The weight of its gaze was almost tangible, a tangible manifestation of the curse that had befallen her village. But Nia was not deterred. With a steady hand and a resolute heart, she seized the doll. The air crackled with tension as she held the cursed object above the flickering flames of the altar. In one swift move, Naya plunged the doll into the heart of the fire. The doll burned, its ashes carried away by the wind, a symbol of the curse lifting from her village. With a newfound light of hope, Naya returned to her people. But as Nia returned to her people, she couldn't shake the feeling that something lingered in the shadows. A sense of unease clung to her, like the dampness of the jungle. It was as if the echoes of dark magic still whispered through the trees, casting long, menacing shadows that danced and flickered in the corners of her eyes. The voodoo doll of Mbala may have been reduced to ashes, but its legend was far from extinguished. The stories continued to weave their way through the village, passed down from elders to children, a cautionary tale of curiosity and repercussions. Even in the face of adversity, the villagers found a way to endure, their resilience a testament to their spirit. Yet, the memory of the doll and the curse it brought remained a haunting spectre, a reminder of the darkness they had once faced. And so, the legend of the voodoo doll of Mbala lived on, a chilling reminder of the darkness that lurks within us all.